Everyone, my name is Bob. This is Roguelands version 0.0.4.6. Is my mouse on the screen? Okay, it's not on the screen, but whatever. So, Rogueland is a game from the same company that brought you Magicite. One of you remember Magicite? It's sort of like a smaller scale kind of Terraria, I guess, where you go through these randomly generated dungeon and you do randomly generated dungeon things, but you also do like crafting and stuff like that. So to start off here, we have to create a character, and this entire opening screen have no music, which is kind of fucking weird. But so you choose your race. So a wanderer. There's also royalite and centurion open right now. And the rest of these races are they're still locked, and the reason why is this game is in early access, and we'll talk more about the fact that the game is in early access later, and it might or might not affect your decision to buy the game. But yeah, so I'm gonna play as the wanderer. Also, for whatever reason, the loyalite and the centurion doesn't have their own description yet. Yeah, so these are the stats down the bottom here. Hold on, let me turn on the mouse pointer so I could point easier with it. Is it there? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so the stats down here, there's like it'll affect the way your character behave. The wanderers start out with more HP, more vitality. There's also like dexterity and magic and stuff like that, and then strength, tech, and faith. Tech and faith are a little bit less self-explanatory than the rest of them. You can also choose like certain stats to kind of focus on here, and I love how, like, depending on what combination of stat you choose, it will give you like a different name for your class. It's pretty cool. So dexterity and magic will make me a telepath, a datamancer, awakened. Okay, it sounds like a movie, like a one of those movies that aim at teenagers. Oh, the awakened. It'll be a love story between a vampire and a girl. Adept. So I'm gonna go for like vitality and strength. I become an enforcer. Vitality and strength is, I don't know, it's safe. Whatever. So you can choose your allegiance. I don't know what this does. I think it might just like give you a different flag or something in multiplayer. There's also, full multiplayer kind of support going on for this game, but you do have to use Hamachi for it, and that's not good. But if you can look past it, the multiplayer should be pretty fun. So you can choose your uniform and stuff like that. But let's get in on it. Create. So I could do single player, and here I am. So I have nothing on me but this sword and that little android robot following me, and a bunch of these, and also this guy, the help bot. Look at him, he's fucking adorable. You can open your inventory with the tab key, and view other control. Hit the escape key. Please don't die like the others, master. Thank you, help bot. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, so yep, there you go. Yep, these are all the control, and that's all you really need, really. So let's talk about the things about this game that's similar to Magicite. That is pretty much the core concept, and the base gameplay too. So as you can see, my storage got stuff. This stuff is from my previous character, and that's something that's actually different from Magicite. But the gameplay is simple. You drop down these planets, which are the levels. You go through them. You discover the different enemies and monsters and stuff like that, and you fight them, and then you try to survive and level up, and once your character is dead, your character is dead. What's really different between this game and Magicite is less self-contained than Magicite. So in Magicite, whatever things you gather, it stays within that same character world, and if that character dies, everything goes with it. And then you like, the only semblance of like outside the game progress is you unlock new things, you unlock new characters, you unlock new starting items and stuff like that. But other than that, you don't really keep anything. In this game, you get to keep everything but your character, or at least everything that you managed to put away anyway. So as you can see right now in my inventory, I have these like the creature eyeballs and the credit and the flutterfly and stuff like that. If I manage to get to the end of the level, I will be able to get to a storage space and then store my items away, and those items will be saved for use by future characters. So that's really cool. It had kind of like a rogue legacy thing going on for it, where like every character just powered the next character. So this is like a really big like chest thing. It's like a depot. It takes like a little bit of time to open, but once you open it, it's usually worth it because it gives you a lot of stuff. These creatures are harmless. There's a lot of harmless creature here. These guys are fucking not. You don't want to touch these because whenever when you touch them, they summon like these giant worms that take like 100 million years to kill. And yeah. So I'm tearing through these guys, and my health's already down to like 3. This game is pretty difficult. Like you die very fast, and you know, the trade-off is that you should be able to dodge enemies pretty effectively if you just gotta like stay on your game, and your attack have enough knockback that like you basically just like you keep them at arm's length forever if you just gotta time your attack properly and don't suck like I do. Ah, jeez. Okay, I died. You would die a lot. And apparently in the next build there will be loot chests, and I wonder what these loot chests are. But if they're anything like the loot chests in Magicite, you click them open and they just give you a bunch of stuff. So let's retry. Here we go. So we're back here. So whatever loot that I had on that character is gone with that character. But yeah. So you know. So the point of the game is you want to get to the end of the level so you can store a lot of these things away and then use them to craft different items in here in your ship, and then take those on missions with you. The ship itself also have a lot of different depots, and there's also this very interesting little droid here that just gotta go and collect stuff for you. They collect these world fragments. It's a unique form of currency. You want to know what they do? I have no fucking clue what they do, and the reason for that is because you know, fucking the game came out today, so you know, maybe there's something else. Click a stash of 10 piece to loot. Okay, let's see it. Okay, that doesn't do jack shit. Okay, I gotta put these away then, and just move on here. So you also have abilities. You can see on the top bar here. You can use these with the number keys. The one ability I have right now is swiftness. I use it. It gives me a big boost of speed. I lose mana to do it, but it's okay. The 10 out of 10 bar down here, 10 out of 10 is you use it to jump. So as long as you have something in that bar, you jump forever like this. It's pretty cool. It's for your jetpack, I think. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a jetpack. It's pretty neat. Where's this door lead to? Oh, this door lead over here. I didn't even know there was a room over here. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Wow, look at this. Look at this badass. He has a cigarette in his mouth, but it's not lit. Is that guy in The Fault in Our Stars or some bullshit name? Of that one movie. So you want to be a galactic cadet, huh? Here's a tip for you, newbie. Jump with space and dash with E and Q. You know what, dude? I already beat like 3 levels, so don't even talk to me. And right click to pull out your weapon. No, combat chip. Okay. So I guess combat chips are the skills. This is a workbot. You can view your unlocked recipe by clicking on the button in the top right corner of the crafting menu. Okay, actually that is pretty useful. Quick crafting gear, you already unlocked by clicking that recipe. That's pretty neat. I didn't even know this room fucking existed. Have you not seen to be the follower of Faust? Who's Faust? He has seen them. We're closer now more than ever to the grand ascension. Okay, this guy's crazy. What's in here? Oh my god, there's like so many rooms in this fucking ship. Captain Atlas. Okay, Captain. So I guess it was a captain's room. There's no music in this part either, and that room just cannot be go into. So this game is in early access, and it's very obvious. So while we're walking back to our portal here, let's talk a little bit about the fact that this game is in early access, shall we? So this game is in early access, and I can understand if that turns you off of the game. Being in early access have certainly burned a few of us so far, and you know, it certainly have scared away a good bit of a good amount of people as well. Is what I'm trying to say. And you know, is that understandable? I mean, you're basically buying an unfinished game and just hope that the developer will finish it for you. The different this game is sort of different because I think Magic Side was also in early access and it was finished. And so the developer of this game have at least one good thing going for them is that they finished at least one game. And that's not saying much, but it's like a little bit of faith go a really long way. You know, it's the same with the whole Kickstarter debacle. Like game company like Hairbrain, the guys that made the remake of the I forgot the name of the game, but the name of the company is Hairbrain, and they're basically just every time they post a Kickstarter, people follow them because they have been known to be trusted. And it's the same with the company behind Magicite and behind Roguelands, is that they have had a pretty good track record of finishing games that they promised they would finish, and they also have a pretty good track record of just making really good games in general. Like Magicite was a decent game, and it was more than decent. It was a good game, and I enjoyed playing it. And Rogueland is pretty good so far, and it managed to do the thing that a lot of sequels, a lot of good sequels managed to do, is that they use the same the same game engine, using the same gameplay mechanic, but they expand on the overall design and make it different, you know. So I'm gonna go to the deep jungle here. At the end of the level, you can choose between like 3 locations to go. And each of them will have a different theme, and I think some of them are more difficult than others. But you know, I just want to be in the jungle right now. Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and game. I can't open this chest. Why can't I open this chest? We got everything you want except if you want to open this chest. Okay. That may be like a glitch. So yeah, so I can open this chest. So what the fuck? So there's like a rest point, and at the rest point you just gotta relax. You could visit shop and buy these items down here, or you could go into this big chest here and store your items away. And this is when basically every time you finish a level, you make some kind of progress because you're putting stuff away. So I'm basically gonna put away all this loot here. I have a feeling you could combine them or something and make other things. Holy shit, the music in this level is loud. They go from having like almost no music to having the music being like all over the goddamn place. You also put away your credit. I have 102 credits, so let's actually go shop. I'm gonna put them away before I go to the next level though, because I don't want to like die and lose them. I want to buy one of the emblems because I don't know what the emblems do. You can buy the material and stuff like that. You can buy orichalcum. I'm surprised orichalcum is so cheap considering, you know, like in every game with crafting, orichalcum is like one of the fucking high end like metal. You can buy a health pack, an herb emblem. The herb emblem is pretty cheap. It's like 82. I don't know what you can use them for. I have a feeling you can use them to buy to make potion. The Flutterfly emblem is 190. What the fuck do you make out of Flutterfly to make them so expensive? But whatever, I'm gonna buy the orichalcum emblem here. I have no clue what they do, but I got them, so there's that. And then I think that's one of the fun thing about games like these, right? Is like you see something and you're like, I don't know what they do, but like you pick them up anyway, and then later on, you know, you find out like oh, these things are actually like super game changer, and it's cool like that. So anyway, I'm down to 4 health here, so maybe I'll drink a health potion. I mean, might as well. So I drink a health potion. They gave me 2 health. That's good. So anyway, let's move along here. One day, Flutterfly emblem. One day you shall be mine. Okay, so here we go. Back along this route. So this is the jungle. This is actually my first time in the jungle, and I thought you trip over. Oh my god, what is that? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know we walked into like a Zerg base. Yo, hey, fuck off with that shit. All right, get away from me. Oh, I die. Okay, so loot chest. Retry, I suppose. So let's go down here. Let's fuck around with the crafting system a little bit before I end this video, because I just want to figure that shit out, man. So these are bugs and plants and monster parts and emblem. Okay, and plant and monster part and bugs. Okay. So gear forge. So combine 3 different emblem of the same tier. This is a tier 2. Okay, nice. Oh, so that's what you use emblem for, I suppose. You use them to make gears. Alright, interesting. Emblem forge. Click a stack up 10 pieces to loot. So I'm guessing the emblem forge, you trade in 10 pieces of anything and it gives you an emblem. That's not bad. Combat chip. I don't have any other combat chip. The combat chip are your skills, I think, because you know, there's this thing right here. They call it a combat chip. Let's go down here. There's the planet selector. Oh, I guess I select a different planet. The hostile level of Desolate Canyon is level 5. The hostile level of Deep Jungle is level fucking 10. And apparently there's something called portal usage. Is that like the limited number of time you can actually go down there? I don't know. That's alchemy. Combine 3 plant bugs or monster part. Okay, so let's try it. Combine this mushroom with this monster part with this bug. Emblem must, emblems will be the same tier. I think what they meant is like the item must be of the same tier. Oh, okay, this is a tier 2. Oh, I have nothing else as tier 2. So this is a tier 3. Tier 3. Combine. Oh, I have to click on a bunch of times. Oh, that's actually like really satisfying to do that. You have to click on it and the screen just gotta like wobble, like wiggle wobble around. It's kinda cool. I got an energy pack too. Restore 5 stamina. Okay, that's pretty fucking useless actually. So I have a bunch of like these tier 1 stuff here, so let's try it. Oh, there you go. Bam! I got ashen dust. Alchemy gone wrong. Perhaps it has a use. Okay, so this is like a fuck you from the game, I guess. So this is what happened when you have stuff that are not supposed to be together, being combined. So that's okay. At least we got something out of it, and they are a part of our recipe forever now. So it's pretty good, and there's a lot of recipes as you can see here. Okay, this said 1 out of 12, but like I thought it meant like 1 out of 12 pages, but it seemed to be only 2 pages. So this is like 1 out of 12 recipe, I guess. But it's okay. So that's how the crafting works. Let's go down here and collect more of these things. This thing keep picking up. I don't know what they do. I wonder what they do. I'm really curious. And like, that's again, that's the fun of this game, right? Is like to find out what all these things do eventually. Fragment, monster claw, ashen dust, orichalcum, flutterfly, and yeah, there you go. So this is Roguelands. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this video tell you enough about this game to make a decision on whether or not you want it. It is in early access, and while that might turn some people off, I would like you to keep in mind that the company behind Roguelands had a pretty good track record of finishing their games, and also have a good track record of making good games. And Rogueland certainly is a good game. I think it's very nice. The control is great. Your ability to jump forever actually never gets old. It's actually really cool. The combat is cool. The sword have a nice weight to it, and combat is challenging, and it kind of require a lot of timing on your part. And the crafting will make you come back for hours and hours on end, figuring out what anything does, and it still have that same addictive kind of personality of games like Terraria and Minecraft. And the game looks great, and it runs really well for an early access game that literally came out today. It hadn't crashed once. It runs really well. I barely come across any game breaking glitches. By barely come across, I mean I've never come across any game breaking glitches, but I barely come across any glitches at all in general. And you know, just the game need a little bit of polishing out. Like this part right here could use a little bit of music, and some of the levels could use some better endings, I suppose. And I'm excited to see what the loot crate will do. But for now, this is Roguelands. My name is Bob. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and also hit the subscribe button if you want to see more in the future. And also share my video. Hit that share button and get my name out there, because it's good. It's good for business, you know. So this Rogueland, check it out on Steam. Right now it's on Steam for $20. Hold on, let me check. Let me check real quick. Rogueland, community hub, store page. It's $10 actually. Yeah, that's even better. It's $10. And I mean the $10 is the actual price mark. It's not just like it's on sale right now or anything. It's $10, and it's great. It's fun, and I think I'll find myself coming back here playing this game a lot more. So anyway, like, subscribe, comment, check out my Steam review, join my Steam group. I'll see you guys later. This is Rogueland. Bye bye. Check it out. Buy it.